I've been working on the ORCID project for the past few years now. As part of the project, we have been doing research and development of technologies to support disaster response work. We started a collaboration with Rescue Global, a non-profit charity from London. And the first thing we like to do is to learn about the users of a potential technology. We do this by observing them about how they go about their business in the field. In 2014, Rescue Global invited us to Angel Thunder, an international disaster response exercise, where myself and Steve Rees from Oxford went to do ethnographic fieldwork.
So Rescue Global is a disaster reconnaissance service. What we do is that when you have a critical event, be it man-made or a natural disaster, then we will very quickly ascertain what happened, what we call the who, what, why, when, where, how, with the primary aim of gathering as much information as possible about what happened, so we can then empower first responders and decision makers to be able to have an intelligence-led response to that natural disaster.
In our fieldwork at Angel Thunder, we focused on the collaborative planning of the members of Rescue Global around a shared tabletop called the Bird Table.
Bird tables have long been used in disaster response, crisis situations, that kind of thing. And typically they've been a physical bird table, so physical maps, people drawing on them and so on. There are also digital versions as well, but the real strength, we believe in the partnership with ORCID, is bringing those two things together.
The table is used to highlight features of the terrain that are relevant to the mission. The bird table is also used to track what's known as the commonly recognized information picture, and this picture can change dynamically over the course of an operation. So the bird table is a key resource in the collaborative disaster response work. However, while pen and paper offer a lot of flexibility, it is also lacking in important respects. Members have to engage in a lot of translation work, for example, when they search digital satellite images for possible landing sites. It is difficult to keep track of changes, who edited the map, when and for what reason. And it can also be difficult to share relevant information from the worked up picture with other local organizations. As a result of our study, we propose to augment the paper map with digital capabilities. The result is the Augmented Bird Table, an interactive system that uses computer vision and projections. We developed a calibration process that lets us use the system with any physical map. Image processing is used to digitize hand-drawn map annotations. And using the digital user interface, the operator can then assign these to overlays, add more information, and edit or delete at their discretion. The worked up information picture and its layers are available also to remote members of the group and can be shared with external organizations. Also, the system tracks the provenance of the information, who has added information to the bird table, when and for what reason. This will help with auditing and reviewing decision-making in retrospect. Projections can be used to display location-based information. This allows, for example, real-time tracking of people and vehicles on the ground directly onto the physical map. This is where we make use of prediction algorithms developed by Oxford and Southampton. Through the system, we effectively have the ability to overlay and animate any geographic information as projected layers onto the map. The next big milestone of the development of the Augmented Bird Table will be to see how it fares in the field. In this kind of user-centered design, we try to get prototypes into the hands of users as early on as possible.
This has been very successful within our collaboration with Rescue Global, in the sense that Rescue Global are providing our researchers with real-world data and mission scenarios, and then conversely the ORCID research programme is feeding technology back to Rescue Global and ensuring that that technology is relevant and meaningful to them.
We're really proud of the partnership that we have with the Orchid Project, and that's partly because of the kinds of organisations that are involved. So Nottingham, Southampton, Oxford are all fantastic universities to work with. But also we strongly believe in being technology enabled. So when our teams go out into the field, we want them to have kits that can do things that increase their capability.
Our goal for the future is that organisations like Rescue Global can deploy the Augmented Bird Table anywhere in the world to help them make better decisions and enable more effective disaster response and emergency management.
Another aspect for us that we're really, sort of very, very pleased about and proud of with the Orchid project is the opportunity for the universities to publish and for us to be part of that. Because one of the things that we want to do is to increase understanding and education about disasters and the impact of disasters and the importance of resilience.
Yeah.